started. The Blue Devils will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll start the return inside his spot. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Ole Miss offense will get first crack at it here. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
And here comes the offense on second down.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk. And on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right foot. Nice job.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot up.
Oh, he's got some space. And he rolls and laps.
Well, I know it's a very small sample size, and we've got a lot of football to go this year, but what can you say about this offense? How explosive and impressive they look. Top 5 in the nation in scoring, and you can see why. They've got speed and playmakers all over the field.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Duke's offense will go to work for the first time today. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
This is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing. Two guys we know are going to play at the next level, but I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups we're going to see all season long.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. A big third down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. They're on the sneak for it.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
I don't think the quarterback made the right read on that play. I know they're asking a lot of his QBs, got a lot to focus on in the pass game and all the different types of runs that they have in their playbook. But on that play there, that
he lofted high and deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Blue Devils send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. They got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. The inside handoff. Across the 45. Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. And the Rebels will hustle to the line.
How about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football, trying to keep this offense rolling.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
second down coming up. Leaves it with the back. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Maddox. Pulls it in, it's Lofton. And he's bounced out of bounds, but not before a very productive pickup. This defense might be reeling after those last two and now facing first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Rebels!
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 week in the right. Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Wide open downfield. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
At this point, trailing by a lot, the defense is expecting you to throw it. If you're going to throw over the middle of the field, the window's going to open and close quickly. You've got to have better time to complete that throw. They just didn't have it there.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're clean it up. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you can see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
The Blue Devils will call on their punt team. This will be a second time they've had to kick it away. Probably hope for a little bit more on that one. It'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going and now right back to work. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Now he'll fire back into the middle. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
They booted away on fourth down. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Run the shotgun, the handoff to the back. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. Period, and Ole Miss is on top. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. He'll do it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Really nice job by the defense that time, stopping the option. Everyone accounted for him. You saw the quarterback. He was holding it. He was running wider and wider out to the perimeter of the field. But this defense has really good speed. But they made that play because everybody was on the same page. Nice job.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. it in at the 40. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Brings into the open. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. And the Rebels are in the hurry-up. To the air, it's Maddox. Extending the play. And he'll just get rid of that one.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw.
So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
They're working that left side. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has it on the doorstep. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on 3rd down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're great.
And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the throw is. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on the defense, declined, and the touchdown stands. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. So a drive that started just beyond midfield, only 49 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game. And you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen.
It just looked like they're sleepwalking in this first half. And it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack tear.
Throws to the wideout. And it's caught. And they make the stop. Short of the line to gain. Inches to go. It'll be 4th down. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth the chance to have another look. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. They kick it away on 4th down. He'll try to feel the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Turns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Back to throw, it's Maddox. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take it.
There he goes! They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. The Rebels moving quickly to the line.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Here comes the offense on second down. They've got the screen set up. Across the 25, he's got room. Touchdown, Ole Miss! Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
Well, this thing's turning into a route, and it's turning into a route quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football.
And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. With the catch, it's Paul. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, can these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking for a man, it's Peppers. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle, it's Paul. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Got the back over the middle. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Wants to throw again. Rushes on him. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. The Blue Devils will punt it away on fourth down. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
He'll pull it on the read. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Well, one of the reasons this offense likes the option game with the quarterback is to use his speed and try to attack the perimeter of the field. The defense, though, not having any of it. You saw the contain on the play, forcing him back in the middle of the field, and they were able to corral him for a huge loss.
The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Dropping back, it's Maddox. Fires to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The play action fake. Steps away to find some room. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. And the Rebels racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking downfield on first down. He's going to run it. Past the 40. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38. These guys are on the move.
First and 10, the whole menu open. You can run the football. You can do whatever you want. You can tell they call a pass. He does a really good job in the pocket, just being a great athlete. Scramble outside, go get another first down. First and 10 again.
Finds space on the right. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business for the first and goal. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. The offense changing the play. Takes a snap, wants to throw. He wants it all. Touchdown, Rebels! Fit it in the window for the score.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
2-0.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Gives it on the option. Spins away from the defender. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Scanning the field, it's Peppers. He'll throw it. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable first half of football so far today in Oxford. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's head back to the Grove and our fellows at Vaught Hemingway Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Rebels will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys. You got guys out of the portal. You put your faith in them to make plays. This is a time to go out and do it.
The officials move it 5 yards back, and it's 1st and 15 for this offense. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down.
The offense really struggled in the first half of this game, so it was important coming out of halftime. They were able to generate some momentum and get some rhythm offensively, and right now they look like they have it on this drive. Great news to see the quarterback make that last throw there to pick up the first down. They need him to play great in the second half.
They'll line up for a second down play. Looking to throw, it's Peppers. Oh, they're after him. The quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling that time. Nothing open. He didn't panic. He saw some green grass. He was able to get outside, away from the defense, get upfield, pick up the first down. That play is going to help their momentum. They need more scramble plays like that from him.
Off the RPO complete. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field, and nowadays you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
With the run on 1st and goal. And he runs into a wall, maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. step out of bounds after a very productive play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll come to the line just 1 yard shy of the goal line on third down. Sneak gets it done.
It's just so nice to have a signal corner who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. And even after that last score, still working with a great big cushion. Into a mass of giant bodies, we'll call it a 1 yard gain to the 24.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run off the ground.
Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Turning it on.
Off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They've featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Notre Dame is currently up big at this moment in what's shaping up to be a lopsided affair for the Golden Gophers. They're up by 18 over Arkansas. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, running back on the move. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. And the Blue Devils come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Back to pass, it's Peppers. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. The punt team makes its way onto the field. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Secures it at the 30. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Bunch formation for these receivers. Rides to back and leaves it. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Rebels want to crank the tempo. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. Quickly complete. Tight end trying to get in. Touchdown, Rebels! All in, baby, and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
And another good touchdown drive by this offense. And how about the start to the season? Blowout win in game 1. Blowout win looking like in game 2. This unit's clicking. They're looking like a team that will be reckoned with when the playoffs start late in the year.
And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Pressure coming. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll run it from the gun. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. To the air. It's Peppers. Throws to the wideout. It's picked off, and another empty drive. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. They've got it first and 10 at the 50. They'll go to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Quarterback adapting. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him. Getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple of games.
Now he'll let one fly down the left side. And he makes the catch inside the 25. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. And this beatdown is close to completion as we reach the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Great heads-up awareness by the cornerback on that play. He saw the receiver get the ball. He shot downhill and made a nice tackle.
The Rebels now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Got it in the middle. It's Cavazos. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Back to pass. It's Maddox. Looking to get it in. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Gonna look downfield again. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
And I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down here near the end zone. Like, that dude's been really, really good. And you can trust him. They trust him in this offense. Great job by this defense playing the pass, breaking on the football, and making sure he doesn't get another touchdown.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And I don't blame this offense at all for throwing the football down here. Like, you can trust. He's already got 4 touchdown passes on the day. He's proven he's trustworthy. Nice job by the defense, not getting fooled again. They've had a bad day, but that was a good play.
They're going to run it. He's not going to make it. Stopped short of the goal line. Trying to put. But not quite enough on 4th and goal. The Blue Devils buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down. Going with the ground game left. Couldn't find any way to get out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety. They'll set up for the free kick from their own 20.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
Offense in a bunch formation. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside.
And I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
Got his man. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And after that short completion, what will they do now? Just a few inches to go.
Yeah, and you wanted to get the ball out quick, and you wanted your receiver to make the play for you and get the first down. You don't. Decision time, 4th and short.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Just a short pass to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Rebels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. It's complete on the right side. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of hands.
Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field and lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And the Blue Devils trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I don't love the play call at this juncture in the game. You're down. You've got to take shots. The defense is not going to be blitzing, so these screens probably aren't going to work.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Blue Devils will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Hauls it in at the 40. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. He wants to change this route. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, they're trying to go toss to the field and get that running back out into space to use his speed, but the defense looked like they were already lined up expecting that play, and they force a negative one.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. They're setting up the screen. They don't get nearly enough on 3rd down. 4th down coming from the 48. And the Rebels will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. The goalpost breathing down their neck as they're backed up in their own end, starting the drive from their own one. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. He's into the open down the middle. Inside the 30. Past the 10. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will.
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting, and they're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched, but here in the fourth quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight. Because as a coach, you want to know, next time you take the field, which guys you can depend on and what you can build off.
The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Boy, they have divided these home fans here by putting this game in a hammerlock, David.
Yeah, this crowd's been jacked up. They've been excited. Now they get to breathe a little bit, Palmer. Nice lead. This offense needs to go out and protect it.
Yeah, they've been the more physical team all game long. So let's just run the ball. Let's just ice this football game. Take the W into the locker room.
Second down, he'll throw it. Sets up the screen. Oh, he's got some space. And we have breaking news. They scored yet another touchdown.
Yeah, and with that score, you start to get excited because you can feel the momentum starting off 2-0. I mean, you got to finish this one off, but there's a great chance you're going to. But this season has started just like you wanted it to. Now just keep climbing. See how high we can get in these rankings.
14.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Peppers. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Oh, they dial up on second and a long way to go. Back to pass. He's taking a deep shot. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. On third down, he drops the throw. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Timeout call by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. The kick is on its way. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Now the chance to take a knee and just put the finishing touches on this victory.
Yeah, this offense has done their job, man. They've been so productive, built the lead. Listen, their defense has pulled their weight as well. But now, Jesse, you get to exhale, you get to breathe, and you know we got the W, and we played well.
And we got to think about where we're taking our girlfriend and parents for dinner. Right? What side are we ordering with our giant steak? We've earned it in this game. Now it's time to go celebrate.
The throw to the outside is complete. They run him out of bounds. He gets it to the 47. From the 47-yard line on first and 10. To the air on first down. Gets it out fast. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32.
Running backs are wide receivers. They do such a great job nowadays out of the back. All you got to do, dump it to him. Get it to him quick, and he'll make the rest happen with his running back skills. But they do so much work with wide receivers in practice that they basically have become wide receivers. And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know a lot's went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be good.
That's a fumble. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
First and 10.
Looking to throw on first down. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. Defense uses a timeout. The clock stopped with 17 seconds left. to swing it on second down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. You waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. We've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution. You guys are going to have to do a better job individually, but that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.